Hello, Saeed.
Hi
Hello,
there.
everyone. Uh, Saeed, it's good to see you again. Uh, and it's always pleasure to discuss about different issues that people may have related to mindset that we are talking about. And as you have been coaching people to, you know, get a growth in their life, in their career, today we are going to talk about a very important subject, which is power of accountability. Now, many individuals, and at times I have felt that myself, you know, uh, struggle to take full responsibility of what happens in their lives or how much they achieve their goals,
Mm,
right? Now, without accountability, people, even tend to blame the circumstances, sometimes others. Like I myself have done it so many times that I have blamed others and these are situations arising from, uh, the environment. And I found that it only halted my progress.
mm.
So, first of all, I want to understand from you what accountability is.
Well, thanks for asking, Arif, and welcome to all the guests who have joined. And yes, first, if I have to define accountability in just in a plain one sentence, it's an obligation and willingly accepting the responsibility to stay accountable for your actions. Because as an individual, you want to achieve something in life. You want to do something, maybe a small goal that you set for yourself, or a big dream that you have that you want to achieve in life. So it is your willful acceptance of responsibility to stay accountable to that task that you want to achieve. This is very important because without this, you may progress, but the chances are that your progress may not be the way that you want it or at the pace you want it. Okay. Sometimes, or many a times, it's difficult to understand, or it's difficult to get into this self accountability or accountability, because this is so powerful, yet very much misunderstood or neglected tool that we all can have, can use, but seldom use. It's a very powerful thing, but it's often neglected. And if you want to really seriously achieve something in life, I what I personally say is that one, that you stay self accountable, self motivated, plus you add an external source, an accountability partner. That's a powerful combination to help you achieve what you want to achieve. So what happens is when you have an external partner, okay, that uh, that external source, whatever you bring in, it
Yeah,
helps you
Said.
make
So
us
I
understand.
I I want to interrupt you here. You know, many times we talk about being self accountability.
Yeah,
Having the self accountability. At times we look for people outside. We talk a lot about accountability partners. At least in coaching. But before that, I want to understand why is it so important to be accountable for your actions.
that, that's an important question as well. Uh, See, let me first tell you what happens when you don't have it. Okay, when I say accountability, even if it with a third, I mean second person as an accountability partner to yourself. Okay, ultimately it is on you. It is on you. The onus is on you to take responsibility to whatever you said you want to do, and you do. Okay. So when you don't have it, as a human being, we tend to fall into comfort zones. We keep doing things that we are comfortable in doing. Okay, what is easy for us to do, and we don't want to take something new or something that we think is troublesome or hard. So in all, what happens is, like maybe you have seen in your corporate life, I mean, in your career, I have seen many times, you will find people working in the same company, in the same position, doing the same thing, maybe for 20 years, 25 years. All right. So there is no progress. So one of the main reasons why they are there is that there is no self accountability. They don't have it. They are never asking to themselves, where am I, where I want to be today, or how I am progressing. There is no check. It is just, it's a cycle going, and they are living with it. On the contrary, if somebody decides to take responsibility and build a strong accountability system for himself, either by himself to or by taking support from somebody else, what happens is it encourages you to take consistent action. It builds a momentum, and it boosts your motivation and sees that you're moving in the right direction. Okay, as you move, it also tracks your progress because there is accountability. There is, you have developed a system to check on yourself consistently. So it tracks your progress. It makes you more responsible. That itself keep you charged and keep you inspired to achieve what you want to achieve. It's a pressure, no doubt. Okay, but it's a healthy pressure which is helping you achieve your goal, either by yourself or through somebody. So it's a kind of self mastery. When you build a proper accountability for yourself, accountability system within yourself, it's a self mastery, and that's a must, I would say, for anybody. And if it's not about just you and me, right? It's not about ordinary people. Even the most successful people, they'll have accountability partners in the form of mentors, motivators, coaches. Like if I have to tell you, Serena Williams, who's one of the greatest tennis players in the world, she has many times said her coach Patrick has helped her in every way in achieving what she has achieved on the court, off the court, in terms of as a person, to keep her emotions in check, to keep her fitness in check, to keep her game in check, in every way. So people who are focused on success usually have a strong accountability partner in the form of coach or somebody else. If I have to tell of my own self, you know, I wanted to write the book for a long time. I had the content ready, I had everything in my mind, but I never finished it. I mean, more than 8, 9 years, I did not finish it. And one fine day, I decided to have a coach, and I had a coach who was on me, on behind me, to do this step by step, and I could finish it in 8, 9 weeks. That's how that's how important it is.
Said, you have very well explained the importance of having an accountability partner and being accountable for what you want to achieve in life and what actions you are taking.
Yeah,
Now, let's say somebody lack this factor, which is accountability.
yeah.
What will happen then?
Well, the chances are that I mean, we all want to do things in life. We all start with great enthusiasm, but many a time, what happens is you lose sheen, you lose that momentum. Okay, because of a lot of distractions and things that happen around, and sometimes we also fall for that comfort zone. Okay, okay, what I'm doing, I'm comfortable doing, so I keep doing it. So I don't, I know, you will avoid trying something new. You will try doing every new steps. So you will, you may not realize, but over a period of time, like like in a period of 10 years or something like that, you may find yourself totally away from where you wanted to go and where you have landed yourself. This happens to many people in the professional life. They reach a mid-career level, they are in their age of 45, 50. Then they keep asking, where have I reached in my career? where I wanted to go. His qualification is this side, his experience is this side, and his personal position is somewhere else. Totally, because there is no clear tracking system, there is no self audit there. What he's doing, where he's moving, how he's moving, what is the pace of movement, all these things. So that's the danger. Either it is personal goal or professional goal. When you don't have a proper accountability system in your own self, the chances are that one, you may slow down, two, you may lose steam, you may lose motivation, you may lose track, and you may lose focus. That's pretty dangerous actually. I mean, you will not be able to see it immediately, but over a period of time, when you realize, you'll find yourself totally in a, uh, if not in an unwanted position, maybe in a position where you could have done better. Yeah. So that's
Yes,
important.
yeah, I understand. And when you were speaking about uh, accountability, I could realize some of the times when I felt very very comfortable in my job. I was uh, you know in the most comfortable positions. I felt uh, actually I was bored of my job, and those were the times when actually I switched to other things,
Yeah.
right? And so what I could have done is that I could have taken new projects, or maybe I could have taken more responsibilities within the same job, and that could have helped me getting further, right? So at times people may respond differently to different situations. Similarly, being comfortable can uh, be a culprit of not being accountable to what actually somebody desire, and somebody may look for newer things, which happened to me, and that's why I ended up here in coaching, writing book and things that I never fathom about. Now, uh, since we have understood what accountability is, why is it important, and what happens when somebody is not taking accountability, now how can one build this accountability? And I also want to understand how can one do it by himself, and then you can tell about other ways also.
Actually, doing by oneself is the best way of doing it and the most important way of doing it. And it's about taking ownership and staying committed to your goals, okay, and your vision, okay. Even when, uh, I mean, when somebody is watching, when somebody is on your head, like your boss is standing on your head and you're working, it's a different story because he's watching and you're doing. Accountability, self accountability is something that you do even when you know that nobody's going to ask you and nobody's checking on you. Okay. So how do you bring this to yourself? I will share three things. Okay. One is, first, bring clarity to yourself. Okay. Where am I today? 5 years from now, where am I going to be? Or whatever the goal that you have. Okay. Or the vision that you have. Where I want to be. Let there be clarity about this. Because clarity shows you a clear path. And when the path is clear, when the steps are clear, you're motivated to take those steps, move towards that direction. On the contrary, if there is no clarity, if there is mess up there, there is no motivation in you to take the step because you feel totally confused. So let there be clarity first where you want to reach. All right. And then number two is, once you have that I'm at point A and I want to reach point B. Okay. Now build a tracking system. Okay. Okay. I'm here today in November 2024. I'm here. Okay. By June 25, I want to be at some place. Now build a tracking system. It can be weekly check, monthly check, daily check, or it can be anything. Okay. It can be by yourself, it can be with the help of somebody. Build a tracking system for yourself. Because as they say, what you can measure, what can be measured can be improved, right? So if you are able to measure your progress, if you are able to continuously monitor your movement, then you can improve it and you can correct it. Because as you start your journey, maybe you go in the right direction, maybe you lose some track, maybe you slow down. All those things you can correct it. Do those things. And the third thing is self audit. So stay committed to doing a self audit every day, every week, every month, however it is. Okay, do the self audit. This is something phenomenal. I mean, this can be done by maybe every day you develop a habit of writing a journal for yourself every before going to bed. A journal. I've done these things or I missed doing these things. All right. These three things you follow, and imagine a future self of yours. Like today you are here, and your future self 5 years from now or 10 years from now is this. Okay, or if in 2030 is this, right? So when you imagine that, that should inspire you to move towards direction. Okay, and these three steps and your vision, I think it should keep you going. That's about doing it on your own. And I would say that's crucial. Even if you have a partner, this is crucial. And after that, of course, there are a few more things that you can do to build, do do a proper accountability thing, like uh, in your own circle or in your professional circle. Think of at least one person, okay, who can understand your goals, who can understand your vision, who can understand you. This is important because if he is not understanding you and your vision, like suppose you may say that you want to write a book, okay, and you discuss with somebody who's not at all interested in book and who's nothing to do with literature and who doesn't his intellect doesn't match. Maybe he believes in only money and he will tell you usse kya hoga, make money instead of that or something like that. So then that's not a match. Okay, so have somebody who understand you, who understand your goals, understand your vision. Then this somebody who you're picking also, he should be a honest guy. Honest guy means like friend is not somebody who will always tell you, oh, okay, you're doing good, keep doing. Okay, even when you're not doing good, because he doesn't want you to feel bad, you see. So he will keep telling you, oh, no, no, all doing good there, you just keep doing. That will not help you, that will keep you in your comfort zone. So we need sometimes people who will tell us honestly where we are. Okay, even if you feel bad, the friend is somebody who will tell you the truth even when he knows that you are going to feel bad, because he wants you to grow in life. He just doesn't want you to feel good, he wants you to grow in life. So pick someone like that who can talk to you honestly. Okay, so when you have this partner, together you develop a plan. Mutually you sit down, and whatever your plan is there, you share with him. You chart out a plan, you chart out a system of check, that maybe it's a weekly check, daily check, monthly check, whatever it is, how you track your progress and everything. And even better, if you take somebody and you become accountability partners for each other, like you become his accountability partner and he becomes your accountability partner, and you together pursue your individual goals, but you're both staying accountable to each other. And if this person is like not from your department, not from your direct this thing, that is much better because there is no clash, there is no conflict of interest, anything. So that goes very well because they both will be interested in progress of individual progress. So they both will push each other. That's the best way of doing it. And the third way of doing it is that uh, if you find it difficult to physically find somebody, meet everybody every day, maybe you can join some groups, online groups, accountability groups, like-minded people's groups. Okay, and I think there is great support online as well. That's one of the things we can do.
Yeah, that's a great value that you have added, Saeed. and I can understand that people, they try to uh, live throughout their life. They may be with people all the time. They may be surrounded with a lot of people, but still they feel alone inside because they don't have such people who are actually motivating them, inspiring them, or pushing them, or who really want them to grow. You were talking about friends, friends or family. They really want you to get successful, but nobody wants you to get successful more than them, right? So, and when it comes to peers, uh, it's even worse. The chances are that uh, you feel may feel betrayed at times, right?
You're mute. You're muted.
Okay, can you
Yeah.
hear me now?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So the chances are that you may feel betrayed when there is an accountability partner who is a peer also, right? So you very rightly said that there shouldn't be any conflict of interest when you are choosing an accountability partner. But my question here is, when look, hearing you, it seems very very difficult to find such a person who is interested in your growth, who can give you honest uh, feedback, uh, because friends are for fun. They are partners for fun, not for accountability. Like if you want to go for parties, friends will welcome you, right? If you want to do some adventure, if you want to just go for travel or some fun activity, you can find so many friends. But when
Yeah.
it comes to accountability for your growth,
Yeah.
people find themselves alone, struggling uh, on their way to achieve success. So, is there any better way to find an accountability partner who can actually push you towards your success?
Yes, definitely, Arif. As I was saying that, and this problem is not about just you and me. Even the most successful people in this world, they have accountability partners. Oh, and that is why it is important that, I mean, at least in a crucial time of your life, when you want to achieve something big, when you want to do something serious, you engage a coach, a mentor, or somebody, okay, who will tell you what it is, who will tell you the facts, who will be very honest with you, okay, who will ask you questions that you don't want to answer probably, who will tell you things that you don't want to hear. But these are the things that will help you grow, right? See, usually, I think I quoted this before also. It is not the question. I mean, it is not the answer. It is the question that will enlighten you, because you have been avoiding this. I mean, as a human being, we want to be in our comfort zone, so we keep pushing things away. We need somebody to ask us a serious question sometimes. We need somebody to check on us sometimes. And this, your brother, your mother, your father, your sister, your friend, your colleague, they cannot do this, because they have already developed some relationship with you, and they are afraid of losing that relationship. They are afraid of hurting you. They are afraid of hurting that relationship. But when you engage a coach, it is his job to ask you a question. It is his job to see you successful. So, in order for you to be successful, he will ask you the question that he should ask. He will tell you the thing that he has to tell. So, best way is to engage a coach. And also, there are a couple of things I want to share here, that when we deal with people like we said, in the colleagues or things, there can be people who really want you to succeed, but majority, many of the time, you find people who don't want you to be successful for some reason. So it is very important for us to choose people properly, right? So I'm happy to share here that we have a system of, first of all, you know yourself, okay? Then you can know others. So if people are interested, they can get in touch with us where I can share an assessment link where they can know themselves first what type of personality they are, what works good for them, what doesn't work for them, who is good fit for them. All these things they can know in that thing. So if people are interested, they can get in touch with us so we can share the link and they can take the test. And best way is to, and if you have a serious goals in your life or if you're struggling to achieve goal in your life, engage a coach and let him do what he's good at. All right. And this is for your own progress. I mean, this is the investment that you need to make in order to achieve big in life. It's not about money. It's about commitment again. It's about your self commitment because the time, the effort that you need to put in requires some serious commitment. So you need some serious partner, not just a friend or a colleague who can once a while say something to you and is not serious about you achieve or you don't achieve, doesn't care.
That's true. Thanks for sharing all that, Saeed. And even for money, uh, we need to be very, very serious. Earning money, achieving a, a monetary goal or a financial goal is also an important part of life. And to achieve that goal, uh, we need to be accountable. So it's very much needed. So thank you for answering all the questions and enlightening me and all the people who have joined and who will watch this video. Uh, have good time and see you next week again with some topic. Take care.
Yeah, we'll come back here with another interesting topic. So stay tuned and see you again. Thanks, Arif, and thanks everybody.
Take care. Bye bye.
Thank you.